So, you've finally done it. You landed your dream job, signed the offer, and just before you dive into the new adventure, there's that little voice, nervous, maybe even a bit scared. You're imagining your first team meeting, picturing yourself frozen, or worried that your English might hold you back from showing just how talented you are. Sound familiar?
Absolutely. That tension before starting a new job is totally normal. But what if I told you there's a way to step into that room confident, prepared, and ready to shine? That's exactly what we're here to talk about. 300 plus real work conversations, broken down phrase by phrase, in just 300 minutes.
Wow, 300 conversations in 300 minutes? That sounds like the ultimate crash course. But really, it's more than just phrases. It's about mastering the language of the workplace, making your first impression count and building genuine connections from day one.
Exactly. Think of this as your ultimate practice partner. We'll cover everything: greetings, small talk, meetings, emails, feedback, and even ending your day on a high note. The goal? Giving you the tools to speak with confidence, sound professional, and most importantly, feel comfortable every step of the way.
That's so valuable, especially because the way you communicate shapes how colleagues see you. But let's start from the beginning. What's the first thing people notice when they walk into the office?
First impressions. Small talk is the foundation for good relationships. And it's surprisingly easy once you know a few key phrases. For example, starting your day with a simple, friendly greeting can go a long way.
Like saying, "Good morning. How are you today?" That's a friendly opener that invites conversation. Or maybe, "Morning. Did you have a good weekend?" It's casual but shows interest.
Right. And imagine walking in on a Monday, spotting a coworker. What's a natural way to connect?
You might say, "Good morning. Did you have a good weekend?" Then, listen to their response, and keep the chat flowing with follow-up questions or comments like, "Mine was great, thanks for asking. I'm ready for the week." It's about building that initial rapport.
And on your first, "Hello, I don't think we've met yet. I just joined the department, your team." It's smooth, professional, and sets a confident tone.
Now, let's talk about those quick coffee break chats. The kitchen is where the real informal bonds begin. Questions like, "Are you grabbing a coffee?" or "How's your day shaping up?" create those casual, friendly exchanges.
And if you're in the break room, you might say, "Hey, how's your day shaping up?" or "Mine's packed too. I'm just grabbing a quick coffee to power through." The phrase "to power through" is handy, meaning to keep going energetically through something tough.
Getting comfortable with these small talk phrases is the foundation for meaningful professional relationships. But what about when you need to check in with your manager or team daily?
Great question. Starting a conversation with your boss can be simple. For instance, "Hi, our manager's name. Do you have a spare moment?" Or "Excuse me, is now a good time to sync up about the project?" The phrase "to sync up" is so common. It means to align or update everyone.
And when giving updates, be clear and direct. "I'm right on track with the report. Expect to have the first draft by tomorrow." Or, if there's an issue, say, "I've run into a slight issue with the data. Could you take a look when you have a chance?" That way, you're honest but professional.
Exactly. And don't forget to ask questions. Clarify anything that's unclear. Phrases like, "Could you clarify what you mean by streamlining the process?" Or "Just to confirm, the deadline for this is end of day Friday, correct?" show you're attentive and thorough.
Practicing these phrases helps you participate actively in meetings. For example, "May I jump in here for a second?" Or "Could you elaborate on that point, please?" Makes you sound engaged and respectful.
And when a colleague proposes a plan, it's great to respond with, "From my perspective, we should focus on user experience first," or "I see your point, but I have a slightly different perspective." It's all about voicing your opinion politely but confidently.
Now, what happens when you need help? Asking your teammates for assistance with phrases like, "I'm a bit swamped right now. Could you give me a hand?" Or "You have a lot of experience with this. could I pick your brain for a minute? Shows teamwork and professionalism.
Exactly. And offering help in return builds a cooperative environment. You might say, I noticed you're working late. Let me know if I can do anything to help. Or, I have some bandwidth. Happy to pitch in if you need. Having those go-to expressions makes collaboration seamless.
Let's jump ahead to another key skill, writing professional emails. The tone, clarity, and structure really matter.
Right. You might start with, I hope this email finds you well, or be more direct. I am writing regarding the upcoming project launch. Then, when making requests, be polite. Could you please provide an update on the inverse, or please find attached the report for your review.
And if plans change or there's bad news, express it professionally. Unfortunately, we will have to postpone tomorrow's meeting, or I apologize for the delay. Ending with, thank you for your time, or I look forward to your response wraps it up nicely.
Absolutely. Building your email vocabulary ensures your messages are clear, respectful, and professional. Now, feedback, both giving and receiving, is often tricky but crucial.
For asking for feedback, use phrases like, when you have a moment, I'd love your feedback on my presentation, or do you have suggestions on how I could improve this report? It shows you care about growth.
And when giving praise, you might say, I was really impressed with your work, or you handled that difficult client beautifully. For constructive feedback, use the sandwich method. Start with a positive, address the issue gently, then end on a positive note.
Finally, when wrapping up your day, a friendly goodbye leaves a good impression. Phrases like, I'm heading out now, have a great evening, or call it a day, see you tomorrow, work well.
And on Fridays or as the weekends, asking, any exciting plans for the weekend? Or saying, have a fantastic weekend, keeps things positive and friendly.
So, after all this, what's the big takeaway? Practice makes perfect. These 300+ phrases are tools to help you sound confident, professional, and ready for anything.
Remember, the goal isn't perfection but progress. Each conversation, email, or meeting is a chance to practice and grow. With preparation and these phrases, the fear you once felt is replaced by confidence.
You're not just learning English, you're learning the language of success. And with that, you're well on your way to making a great impression every single day.
So, keep practicing, revisit these phrases whenever you need, and soon, speaking workplace English will feel completely natural. Thanks for joining us today. Remember, your professional future is just a phrase away.
If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment telling us which phrase you're most excited to use, or share your own tips. We are here to help you succeed. See you next time.